Hey guys, this is a back to school video with some advice and tips for the new year. So whether you're starting a whole new school this year that you've never been to, or if you're going to the same school you've gone to your whole life, I think these are just things you could try to use to help you have a really good year. I don't know, I'm going to use it to try to have a good year, so maybe it'll help you too because I think it'll help me. So let's just help each other, and you can leave some advice and tips that you guys come up with in the comments down below so we can try to help each other out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Something that I think is really important to do, and something that I don't always do but really should do, I'm going to try to do it this year, is to go in with like an open mind and like a positive attitude. This is going to be a good year, I'm going to make new friends and stuff like that, because sometimes I'll just like go in all negative, like, oh, school's starting, I don't want to be here, blah blah blah. But you really need to like go into it like, hey, it's a fresh year, new start, gonna make some new friends and have a great year. Also, another thing that's really important to do is give people a chance that maybe you wouldn't talk to that person because you don't really like the same things or whatever, but like talk to them and like see how it goes, and maybe you'll make a new friend, because that's kind of what happened to me. I made a really close friend and we're still really close right now. So you never know, you can make a friend anywhere if you just have an open mind about it. My next piece of advice is don't judge someone's personality based on the way they look. Text message. But I honestly hate when people judge me before they even get to know me. It's like one of my biggest pet peeves. It's like, you don't know me. You don't know how I am as like a friend or a person. So you're judging me on either what you've heard or how I look. I'm sure I'm guilty of doing it. We've all done it before. But try not to do that, because if you give someone a chance and get to know them, they could end up being a really great friend. So don't judge people on what you've heard or what they look like, because it could just be some stupid rumor, because stupid rumors do go around. They do, and you guys all know that. Maybe they don't dress like you, maybe they don't look like you. That doesn't mean they can't be a good friend or a good person. This next tip really gets me excited for school, and it's back to school shopping. Personally, I love shopping, but like back to school shopping is like one of my favorite times of the year to go shopping. I love buying all my school supplies and like some new clothes, some new shoes. It gets me really excited for school because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear this new outfit on the first day of school, and oh my gosh, I have all these new pens and pencils and backpacks and binders and stuff that I can't wait to use. And then when you actually use it, you're like, okay. But my tip for you is to go out, get some really cute pens and pencils and school supplies so you can get really excited about starting school and using your new stuff, even if that means doing homework. This one is really good if you're trying to break the ice and make a new friend or just talk to someone new, and that is buying extra pens, pencils, paper, and gum. Anything that you're gonna want to give out or someone's gonna need an extra. Say you're sitting next to someone in class and this cute boy doesn't have a pencil and he's like, oh, I need a pencil, and you could be like, oh, here, I have an extra, like you can borrow it. So then it kind of like is a combo starter in a way, so kind of broke the ice and he kind of sees who you are, maybe, I don't know. But I think that's always good to do. And like, I don't know if your school allows you to have gum, but at my school we're allowed to have gum. And gum is like gold at my school. Everyone chews it, we all love it, and personally I'm addicted to it. But it's always good to have like a ton of packs of gum, so you can be like, oh, you want a piece of gum? I'll share it with you, like we can be buddies now. You never know, it's always good to have extras of stuff in case somebody needs something. Okay, so this next one is more of a life tip than a school tip, but I think it's really important to just keep this in mind in school, because there's going to be a lot of pressure to be like everyone else and to do what the cool kids do. I think it's really important to stay true to yourself, because people are going to judge you no matter what you do, and you can't control what others think. You can only control what you think and what you do, and there's going to be haters everywhere. Just say bye, haters. But honestly, a true friend is not going to judge you like that, so you'll know who your real friends are when it comes down to those kind of situations. Just stay true to yourself. That is my probably most important tip for anything ever. So that tip kind of leads to my next tip, which is stay away from toxic people who are going to get you into bad situations where you could get in trouble or do things that you wouldn't normally do if it wasn't because they're doing it. They're not your real friends, because your real friends are not going to pressure you into doing anything that you wouldn't normally do if it wasn't just to be cool or whatever. Okay, so if you experience bullying during school, seriously, don't be afraid to seek help from a guidance counselor or a parent or something. Most schools have guidance counselors who are more than happy to help you and take care of it, because I remember at my school there was a lot of cyberbullying going on, and the girls who were doing the bullying actually ended up getting suspended for it and ended up stopping. So, you know, it's never wrong to go seek help. This is one that I definitely struggle with, and it's don't be afraid to raise your hand and ask questions, because sometimes I'm afraid like, oh, my question is stupid and everyone's gonna laugh at me, which has happened before. But honestly, just do it. Raise your hand, ask the question. Even if it sounds dumb, it's gonna help you in the long run with your studies. So don't even care what everyone thinks, even if they laugh or whatever, think, oh, it's a dumb question. Just raise your hand, ask your question, get it over with. Definitely join clubs and after-school activities like sports and stuff. Even if your friends aren't doing it, if you want to do it, just do it, because you're going to make friends and you're going to meet people that like doing the same things as you. So you're going to get along really well and you'll end up becoming friends, because that's what I did. I didn't know anybody on the girls' ice hockey team, and I was just like, okay, I like ice skating. I used to be a figure skater and hockey seems really cool. I'm going to go ahead and just do it, even though none of my friends are doing it. And I ended up really liking it and making tons of new friends. You know how you're always thinking about like, oh my god, I don't want to do this essay, I don't want to do my homework, I'm just going to push it off, procrastinate. I procrastinate everything, it's really a problem. But really try not to procrastinate and put off your homework and essays and studying, because in the time that you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do this, I have to do that, you could be doing it. You could have it already done by the time you're done thinking about, oh my god, I have to do it. So just go ahead and do it, don't even think about it. I know it's easier said than done, but really try to do that. So for the first day of school, obviously you want to walk in looking really good, and you want to get a good first impression, because first impressions are very important. You only get one chance for a first impression, but at the same time you don't want to overdo it and try too hard, because you're setting the standard for how you're gonna look and dress and be for the rest of the year on the first day. Just remember that you're only in school for a very short part of your life, so try to make the best of it. Don't take it too seriously. You know, life isn't that serious. If you get a bad grade here and there, don't fret, don't freak out. Just try not to make a habit of it, and try to have a good time. You know, go out, make friends, have fun, go to a few parties, go to football games and basketball games, because, hey, it's fun, right? I never go to games though, but oops. But if you like to do that, do it. You know, hang out with your friends and do your work, but don't stress too much. You can do everything if you prioritize, so try to get on the schedule and prioritize everything. Make a list of everything you have to do and then start doing it. And check things off your list and you're going to feel very productive. I don't know about you, but my school gives detentions if you're late too many times, and if you get too many detentions, you get suspension. So it's best to wake up on time, go to school, and not be super duper late, I feel. Also, what helps me in the morning is to pick out my outfit the night before, so I save time in the mornings, which honestly I never really do. But if I did, that would be so helpful. So I'm going to try to start doing that this year, and I think you should too. Let's be honest, you will have friends. You're not going to be a loner sitting at lunch by yourself all the time. I've had those days, trust me, they suck. When you're sitting at lunch by yourself and you're like awkwardly looking at your phone because you don't want to seem like you don't have any friends, so you're like texting and eating all by yourself. Not fun. Not fun. But honestly, just make the best of it. You know, there's going to be ups and downs of everything. That's how life is, that's how school is. But it's a short part of your life. Try not to worry too much. If you can't control it, don't worry about it. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this advice helped you a little bit. I know it's going to help me, and it has helped me. And also, I probably made school seem like super scary, but it's really not that serious. It's really not a big deal at all. And don't forget to like this video for more back to school videos, comment down below, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Vine. Oh, and I actually just made a Tumblr. Well, I've had it for a while, but I just started using it. So if you'd like to follow me on Tumblr, my link is below, and you can do that. And I will see you on my next video, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi, bye. Brain fart? I don't really know. I don't know. Even if they ask me, no, it don't change a thing. Anyway.